Welcome into the podcast. What, we on week 3? This is week 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Lovely wife Tiffany decided to join me this week.
Yes. Hi. I'm not good at this, but that's okay. Hello.
Say hi. Talk. You're going to have to probably talk a little bit louder.
Okay, I'll lean in a little bit.
Okay. So we're going to start by watching a few videos that I have found that I think are hilarious.
I just made a quick 10 bands, yeah. Bitch, I just put them in a lamb.
And then this one's kind of just, it's for everybody, but this one hits different for me and Tim.
I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey, Slim, I drank a fifth of vodka. You take me to drive? I'm in the car.
Accurate.
And this is the same.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Time to play the game. Anyways. So, before we start doing any of this, let's go over some recent trades that just happened. 2 of them happened today. So the first trade, Matt and Jordan traded, and Jordan gets Travis Etienne, and Matt gets DJ Moore. I'm gonna give you a moment to gather what your thoughts on this would be, but my thoughts just right off the rip are that Jordan just bent Matt over, spread the cheeks real nice and wide, no lube, nothing whatsoever, and just rammed it right up in there.
That's graphic.
Well,
I do kind of agree, though. But, I mean, if Matt personally really likes DJ Moore that much, I mean, then I understand how it is when you really like players, and if that's one of those for him, then I get it, I guess.
I'm just saying this as somebody who's watched the Chicago Bears offense. I don't want any part of anybody on that damn offense. It is so bad, and if I did want a receiver out of there, it would be Roma Dunze because he's young and talented.
Yeah.
I've had DJ Moore in the past. I fucking hate DJ Moore. I don't have him anywhere, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
And I do like Travis Etienne. So, and then so I'm kind of seeing this. So Tank. Okay, I hate how it says Tyler right there because I'm like,
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, it's throwing me off. Breadaweg and Tiffany just traded. Breadaweg gets Tank Dell, Jerome Ford, and Calvin Ridley, and Tiffany gets Devin Singletary and T. Higgins. Do you have any?
I'm really happy about that. I felt like, personally, I feel like I upgraded my wide receiver a little bit. Other people may not think that with T, but I do. Yeah, I don't know. I think he has a lot of upside, and I'm really, really hoping for that. So I feel like I was just in a predicament with all of my wide receivers, and it was like, who do I start this week? I don't know. So I feel like this makes my decision making each week a little bit easier. But I'm really hoping this works out for me. I could see it not working out, but I don't know. And I think this helps Ryan's team too. I think it gave him some depth that he needed. So
see, I like the upgraded Devin Singletary, but I mean Higgins and Ridley are kind of the same. And plus, you're throwing.
I get that.
I
get it.
Let's look at Ryan's team. Has he? Okay, yeah, he has. Okay, well, he had Pittman.
Yeah.
And Xavier Worthy.
Which,
So yeah, Ridley and Tank Dell fit quite. Okay.
I think it worked out really nicely for our teams. I think it gave
Have
him
you
some
changed
depth.
your lineup now?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me go back and look and see what you're.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I just plugged him in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, you have this slot and that slot, but you can throw Coleman or Shaheed or Addison coming
Addison.
back.
Yeah, if he's playing this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like that for both of you guys.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
If somebody's gonna get screwed over on this, it is gonna be you.
I know.
I don't believe in T. Higgins a whole
I
heck of a
know.
lot.
Like I said, I think this could really bite me in the butt.
What was his injury? I remember seeing it, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, I can click on news and it'll fucking tell me. No, it won't, because Yahoo fucking sucks.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay.
But...
yeah, we had a poll, and we are 100% switching to Sleeper next year.
Yeah.
It is confirmed. I cannot switch it right now and be able to get. I looked. I can't get the fab correct if we do, and all that stuff. So we're gonna have to write it out.
Well, yeah.
But
that's fine, yeah. Sleeper is much better. It's a little confusing to use at first for those of you that have not used it, but it's overall much better features. So, anywho.
Okay. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick, I've got a little bit of something here that is kind of like self-explanatory, but I just wanted to write it down on paper and say it out loud for everybody. So everybody can see the standings. Everybody knows what the standings are. I'm going to go over all of every injury that I can remember that is either current or has happened for every single person's team. And kind of it correlates with the record for the most part. There's a couple anomalies, but we'll get there. The only 3-0 team in the league is Ryan Becker, and guess how many fucking injuries he has? It's a whopping 0. You've had to deal with nothing. Go fuck yourself. Okay. We're still friends, Becker, but I'm mad at you for not having to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah, so he's very lucky.
So this is where the anomaly is. Tim is 2-1. Tim is one of the two teams this year that has had to deal with just the getting the shit, and it's me and Tim. Just spoiler alert. But he has Jaden Reed, who's been limited in practice, Mike Evans, who's been limited in practice, Jordan Love, who's been hurt the past 2 weeks for, was it concussion? Or no, it wasn't a concussion.
No.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
Raheem Mostert, who I don't think has played a single game yet this year because of a chest injury. He's now got Deebo Samuel, who's doubtful for this week and did not play last week. And, of course, his number one draft pick, Christian McCaffrey, who has yet to play a single game and apparently is going to Germany to get some...
See a specialist.
Yeah, he's going to get some special shit over in Germany. So that's a total of 6 different people that, had to deal with here. So, Tim, I feel for you. Mm-hmm. But the fact that the record is 2-1, even having dealt with all that, is pretty impressive. So next, Bredewig, 2-1, really only had to deal with 1. And I'm not counting Marvin Harrison Jr. just because it's a new quad injury and he's only limited in practice, so I think he still plays. But Bredewig's had to deal with Evan Ingram. He missed last week or one game, and he may miss this week. So, moving on to our next and last 2-1 team, Kim, who has had to deal with 0 injuries. And before you're screaming, Kim, Rashad White was injured. Yeah, I know, but he played through all the games, so it doesn't count. I know he's dealing with a groin injury right now, but he's still been playing. Next is myself at 1-2, and I also have 6 different goddamn injuries on my team. Tim's got the CMC Debo, or and Mike Evans are the best 3 players on his team that are all... Mike Evans is still playing, so I'm not really counting Mike Evans. But Debo and CMC, not looking good for both of those. I think my second and third pick of the year, Isaiah Pacheco, on IR, out 6 to 8 weeks. Cooper Kupp, I don't know why he's not on IR, but... he's out. He's been out. Devontae Smith picked up a concussion, so that's fun. Jalen Warren's got a knee problem. Trey McBride has a concussion. That's also fucking fun. And got an alert right before we did this that Kamara has a hip injury. Not counting it really necessarily because he has, he's been playing. But that's 6 injuries right there for myself. Technically 5, so Tim still got me beat. But, yep, me and Tim are in the trenches. We know what's going on. Ben at 1 and 2, AJ Brown and George Kittle, both hamstring injuries. AJ Brown didn't play last week, and it's looking doubtful he plays again this week. So feel for you there. Those are 2 star guys, but it's only 2. Lance at 1 and 2. Joe Mixon missed last week, and haven't really saw any new information on if he's going to play this week or not. And David Njoku out for. He's missed 2 games already, so that's 2 for Lance. Matt at 1 and 2 only has 1, and that's Sam Laporta with a new ankle injury that just happened this past week. 1 and 2 Jordan. So drafted Puka Nacua. I mean, damn near immediate IR. I don't remember how many week 1 points he had, but not a lot. And he's been dealing with Kenneth Walker. He was out, I think, the previous 2 weeks. And who the fuck knows if he's going to play this week or not. So that's 2 for Jordan. And then Tiffany's got Jordan Addison, who's been out the entire year. I just now came off of, out status.
Yep.
And then Austin Eckler just picked up a concussion last week. He will not play this week. That has been confirmed. So, yeah.
So many injuries.
Yeah. So the standings kind of correlate a little bit. I know it's really early, so it's still not super easy to tell, but it kind of correlates with what's going on as far as, people who have the most injuries aren't doing so hot, so there's also been some underperforming issues, but we all know that. So
yeah.
All right, let's go over the week 3 matchups here. And for the record, I wrote down last week my predictions, and my predictions, I was 1 and 4, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, apparently. So me and Matt, I got destroyed. I mean, I don't know how else to say that.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels looking like a goddamn superstar, but guess where he's at? He's on my bench. Chuba Hubbard would have even destroyed my life even further if he would have put him in. But, you're never going to start him over Bijan. But Kyron and ETN had good, Kyron especially, good games. So, yeah, I had a good, I've got some things that I'm happy about, and I've got some things I'm sad about. Amon-Ra coming back, I'm happy about it.
Oh, yeah.
Devonta Smith, without AJ Brown, now going to be out with a concussion. I'm super sad about it. Anyway, that was the only one that I got right. I did say Matt was going to beat me, so...
You only got yours right?
Yes, correct.
I didn't realize that.
Correct.
Okay.
I said Lance was going to beat Becker, and it did not.
Oh my gosh, I'm just now seeing the score for the first time. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he scored that high.
Yeah, he had I think he was the highest scoring this week.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, big boom game.
Yeah.
Saquon, of course. Malik Neighbors looks like the real fucking deal, even though Daniel Jones was throwing in the ball. Chris Olave with a good game. And Joe Burrow doing Joe Burrow things. Against the Redskins, or the Commanders.
Redskins, yeah.
The Redskins, the Commanders, whatever.
Commanders, yeah.
But anyway, it still counts. Anthony Richardson, as a Colts fan, looks like hot dog doo-doo.
Yep.
Stephon Diggs, good week. Aaron Jones and Derrick Henry, the running back tandem, did really well. Tyreek is really missing Tua. Brandon Ayuk, not a great game either. He did leave Brock Purdy on the bench, which that still wouldn't have won him the game, or the matchup this week. So, and then Becker's just over here chilling with the number 1 tight end on his bench, and I think Pitts is number 3.
Yeah.
So we're all struggling with tight end issues, and Becker's over here with 2 of the top 3.
That's crazy.
Just living his best life.
Yep.
So, and also I guess I didn't write it down. Becker technically has Hollywood, but Hollywood's not played at all fucking this year. He's not played a single snap. I don't know why you even drafted him. I don't know why you're still holding on to him. Hollywood Brown is hot garbage for fantasy, and I thought the thing that I saw was he was going to be out for the entire year.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
He's literally only 28.
What did that say? It said out indefinitely.
Where do you see that at?
Up at the top. Out indefinitely. Or does it
No,
just say that when it's IR?
It just says it because it's IR.
Oh, okay.
He's
All
only
right.
28% rostered, so I think I'm right, but
Okay.
I
have no idea.
I could be wrong.
Anyways.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that was that. I was wrong. Terrible from Ramondre Stevenson. Not even a point. I did not watch that game, to be fair.
Yeah. didn't
But
either.
when you go down early to the Jets, you don't really get to run the ball. So, Bredeweg and Kim. So,
It's pretty close.
yeah. I think I said a couple of these were going to be close. I think I said Lance and Becker was going to be close.
Which it was not close, but this one is.
Yeah, I think I said this one was going to be close too.
Yeah.
So Ryan's looks a little top heavy over here. So Mahomes, Harrison, Rashi, and Brees Hall really good. Josh Jacobs not what you're looking for. 8.8 out of your tight end. That's about as good as you can fucking get these days. And then Michael Pittman, because the Anthony Richardson thing is kind of sucking. -4 from your defense doesn't help,
That
but
sucks.
you still won, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Left 18 on the bench with Devin Singletary. I did not realize Singletary. Okay, he had a touchdown. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kim, not very awesome from CJ Stroud. They did get throttled by Minnesota, which who had that on
Weird.
their bingo card? I didn't. Nico Collins, okay. Justin Jefferson had a really good game in that same game. He looked really good. James Conner, not great. Dalton Schultz, why do you have Dalton Schultz? Sorry, don't know. Zach Moss, had a pretty good game there.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson caught a touchdown, so that helps. I know he's not been the greatest so far. A lot of bench points over here, though. Cole Kmet on the bench. Kirk even had 15 points. Najee with 13. 21 from Jacoby Myers. Did not realize that he had that. So
Me either. Your bench did really good.
yeah, 95 points on the bench.
That sucks.
I know that hurts when you lost by 4, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying. There's upside.
Oh, this was such a sad week.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about how sad? Like Rashid Shaheed or Mark Andrews sad?
Yeah, say Mark Andrews. I finally decided to take a tight end early because I never do that. I finally did it, and I chose poorly. Apparently, well, I think everybody kind of did, but
Well, I don't think that's the one that even hurts the most. I think this is what hurts the most.
playing Rashid Shaheed and him getting me also 0 points. I think this is the first time I've ever had 2 players in my starting lineup that actually got me just zeros.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think I've ever had that happen before.
he's been good for a touchdown each week. And
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play him. Nothing.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley also 1.9 points. Cool.
Oh, he's right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good. Tank Dell had a good game, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Jameer Gibbs, fine. Devon Achane, kind of, it's
Yeah.
fine. Whatever, 8 points, but
Good game from Lamar, too. Deontay Johnson with apparently Bryce Young is the problem. Who
Yeah.
would have thunk it?
yeah, I decided to put him on my bench and just see what happens, and I apparently should have played him because he got 26 points.
Yeah. Jerome Ford
So-
had a good game. On Jordan's side, Dak Prescott, really good game. Too bad he didn't throw it too much to CeeDee Lamb, but
Yep.
still 8 points. Not bad. Drake London catches a touchdown finally. DeAndre Swift fucked the Bears offense. I've already said that.
God, yeah.
Charbonnet, which I know about Charbonnet because I have him in Ben's league, 25 points. That really helps. Kincaid, 13 points. Finally catches a touchdown. I'm pretty sure with watching that game, he caught all 4 of those passes and a touchdown within the first 9 minutes of the first quarter and then just disappeared. So you were hoping for a little bit more. DJ Moore with 15 points. fuck the Bears offense. I mean,
Yeah, because you had him and Fields last year, right? And
yeah.
that was a whole
which
ordeal.
I guess DJ Moore has done better, but
Yeah.
my thoughts on it are Keenan Allen's coming back. I'm
True.
not. This is the guy I really would want. Like,
Rome Odunze. Yeah.
and I guess for at least,
Oh, I didn't realize he had both of them.
yeah. So for Jordan, I guess this really makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you get rid of one of the two. Okay, I didn't even know he had a Dunze. So
Okay, yeah, I think that trade really worked out well for Jordan.
yeah, you
Getting
get rid of one of the
Ward.
Bears receivers, and
Getting ETN back, yeah.
honestly, you keep, in my opinion, the guy with the more upside. So
Yeah.
Khalil Shakir on the bench. He's one of those fucking players that like you can't. Oh, I'm not. You're not gonna start him over freaking London or Lamb, but he ends up with a decent amount of points. So
Yeah, he's been pretty
he's
alright.
been about 10, 10, 12, 13 average. So
Yep.
yep, got that one wrong. And Ben and Tim got this one wrong as well. Allen, number one or two scoring quarterback. I think he's one. I think he was the best quarterback this week. Jaden Reed had an all right game. James Cook had a good game. Mason looks really good. I mean, shit, at this point, you might hope that Christian McCaffrey doesn't come back because Jordan Mason's doing all right. Monty with a really good game. Jameson Williams falling back down to earth. Hunter Henry doing Hunter Henry things. Mike Evans, really, really quiet game from him.
Really quiet year so far from Mike Evans, honestly.
I know Godwin's been forced.
Okay, well, his first week was all right, but
yeah, quiet last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been Godwin.
Yep. So, Ferguson on the bench. He was not cleared when Tim played Henry on Thursday. He was maybe still going to be out. So I get, he had to do what he had to do. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Fucking Dallas defense is terrible, and then the injured list over here. Half the league's IRs right here.
Yeah, look at all those zeros.
Yeah, the other one's on the other.
18.9 points on the bench. Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah, well, so is Ben's, honestly.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, not a great game. Just didn't. It was one of those low scoring games.
Yeah.
But these three guys right here, especially this guy, freaking Jawan Jennings.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns. Like, what the hell?
Okay, so Ben scored the most points last week, not Becker.
You're right, but
Okay.
it was close, though.
Yes, okay.
DK Metcalf with 20. Taylor had a good game. Amari Cooper finally
That's
catches
nice.
some touchdowns.
Finally.
Terry McLaurin.
Finally.
Where the hell did he come from?
Yep.
That I already know that Ben did not expect that from Terry McLaurin, but is
No.
super happy with it.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels looked amazing, but I mean, also the Bengals defense is not good, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Jaden
I don't
Daniels
know.
has been doing good this year, though. That's
Yeah.
why I drafted him. I'm upset I have to choose between him and Kyler every week. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
So yeah, here's the. Make sure I have it. Yeah, okay, I do. Just double checking. Oh yeah, fab stuff. So there was no fab stuff this week. Some players were added. I wrote them down because it doesn't show them all here. Tim spent $15 on Andre Yoshivash, uncontested. Ben spent $6 on Roshan Johnson, uncontested. I spent $4 on Mike Gesicki and $4 on Pat Fryermuth, uncontested. And Breadaweg spent a whole doll hair on Tyler Conklin, uncontested. So, yeah. Before we do the power rankings, let's go over Week 4's matchups and pick who we think's going to win. And
Okay.
I need to write these down as I do it, or else I will forget.
Okay. Well, write down mine too, so we can compare and see who is right.
All right, so first matchup is me and Lance, and I don't even have to look at it. I already know what I think.
Can you scroll down and look at the benches real quick? I mean,
I have too many injuries. It's not going to happen. Devontae Smith isn't going to play because of his concussion. McBride's probably not going to play because of concussion either, although he was seen laughing at practice. That's the legitimate news. And if Kamara doesn't play, I'm really fucked because I got Alexander Madison.
You know what? Just based off my gut, I'm just going to say that you win.
Oh, you got one wrong. I got to cross that off. Anyway, yeah. I'm really not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this one because it's for me 100%.
That's fine. I'm just gonna off my gut. I'm just gonna say you. So
I hope so, but it won't. All right, Becker, Battle of the Ryans. Okay. So they're projected for about the same here. So this is where I start kind of like looking at the matchups, and I'm like, okay, who's got good matchups? Who's got bad matchups here? And there's some on here. This makes it different when now he's got Ridley and Tank Dell. I'm
actually gonna lean Bredewig, I think.
I am too, because Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase in Carolina, I don't think they're gonna have to throw a whole bunch, so I don't think they're gonna get as much as they're projected. Ramondre and Saquon Barkley are going up against pretty good run defenses this week. Mm-hmm. They'll still, at least Barkley will still get his, but I don't know if he does 16. I think it's more like a 10-point week. Malik Neighbors is going to go Hamburglar all over Dallas's defense. Chris Olave, I think that's probably about right. Not expecting a whole lot from Waddle.
Yeah.
Pitts, I really don't know. New Orleans defense is okay, but I don't know how they do against tight ends.
He might put in Goddard, though, maybe.
And if he does put in Goddard, I don't know.
Okay.
I still think that Ryan's matchups are a lot better. The Chiefs' stack of Mahomes and Rice, I think the Chargers can score enough to make the Chiefs want to put a stamp win on them, since it's in division. Harrison, if he plays against Washington, that's at least for one touchdown. Breece Hall against Denver, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. Josh Jacobs against Minnesota, I think that's going to be a run the ball kind of game, and that favors Josh Jacobs. Houston, Jacksonville, kind of the same thing I said about the Chiefs, Chargers. Maybe Tank Dell gets something.
He's not on my team anymore, so he will.
Yeah, that's probably true. Calvin Ridley, I'm expecting him to have a decent game against Miami. Miami's falling apart left, right, and center. Conklin sucks ass, but I mean, he's not starting Pittman, so that's smart. I mean, Ford is a question mark, so I'd maybe throw Evan Ingram in there if he plays, which is what I'm assuming he's going to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm picking Bredewig over Becker.
Yeah, same.
All right, let's at least move on so that everyone can look at the matchup while I write this down. What is that noise outside?
I have no idea.
Okay. Let's see here. I think, off of my gut reaction, I think Kim wins this one. Tim's got a lot of injuries. I don't know though.
I think this is gonna be really close.
Actually, there's one player on Kim's team that I think is gonna win her this entire week. Can you guess who I think it is? And they are currently in her starting lineup.
I mean, I don't know. Who are you thinking?
Najee Harris.
You think? Okay. See, I would not have. See, I knew you were gonna say something.
Look who they're playing.
Okay.
The Colts defense against the run this year is the worst defense in the entire NFL.
I would not have said Najee. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna get it wrong.
Well, Jalen Warren's out. Yeah. So Najee's getting everything. Against the Colts, everything.
You think so? You really think that's gonna win her the week? Is Najee
Oh,
Harris?
Najee scores at least 15 points
'Cause I
in
was
fantasy
like,
this week. That is the floor.
Because I'm like JJ, but like it's not that obvious.
No, JJ will do good.
Yeah,
and
I think
it's-
JJ will do good.
And it's also paired with the fact that I think Stroud, Nico Collins, Zach Moss will do all right.
Yeah.
Not so sure about Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet's one of those like boom and then complete bust people. Garrett Wilson, don't know. Rashad White's losing work a little bit. But I think Najee Harris gets at least a floor of 15 points. My projection would be 22.
Interesting.
Round about 22.
Write that down.
I have a video. I will have video evidence to go back and find this. So,
Okay.
Josh Allen should have a really good game. Baltimore's defense looked hellaciously suspect in the fourth quarter against Dallas.
Yeah.
James Cook should be all right. New England, they have a decent defense, so I don't know about Jordan Mason. Jake Ferguson should be good. Monty should probably do all right. Jamison Williams makes me really nervous. Jaden Reed against Minnesota makes me a little nervous as well. And then I want to believe Mike Evans is going to do it, but I don't know. So I'm picking Kim. What are you picking?
I think I'm gonna go with her as well.
All right.
But I think it's gonna be very close.
I think it's going to be close, but I'm picking Kim.
Yeah.
Moving on to Matt and Tiffany. So this makes differences with the trade too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lamar against Buffalo should be all right. Deontay against Cincinnati. Who knows? T. Higgins against Carolina. Achane against Tennessee. Tennessee has a pretty good defense this year. Very, very underrated.
Yeah.
So, especially if they know they can just stop the run and stop the Dolphins. I don't know about Achane. Gibbs should do good. I would believe that Mark Andrews does better than 0 points.
I hope, but
I
don't know.
I would believe.
I
but,
don't know.
Brian Thomas, it's just a matter of where that long-haired bitch can get him the ball or not. I do think Singletary's gonna have a good game.
I hope so.
So, and then San Fran D,
Yeah.
pretty all right. Matt's got Jared Goff. Jared Goff's not been doing too hot. Godwin has been the recipient of all the Buccaneers' touchdowns. Zay Flowers, he's all right. It kind of sucks that you have to play against Zay Flowers. So if it,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Bijan is a stud. Kyron Williams, I am thinking I might
so
have
good.
been wrong.
I think you were definitely wrong.
It's still early.
He's so good, though.
It's still early.
He's good.
Yeah. Sam Laporta, don't know if he's going to play or not. So if he does, that should, obviously you have to start him.
Yeah.
Kelsey's not been looking too hot.
Nope.
And then I don't believe in DJ Moore, as we spoke of earlier. So 12 points is big overstatement for my projections. I mean, hell, I'd start Cortland Sutton over DJ Moore if I was Matt.
Yeah.
I think that's it, though.
Yeah.
Maybe probably not first game back for Keenan over DJ Moore, but still. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, Rashid Shaheed's probably going to score 30 on your bench now that you bench him.
Yep. For sure.
I would still maybe play him over like a Brian Thomas, but then you do you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the projections here. I'm gonna pick Matt.
I am too. I hope I win, but I just don't have a good feeling. So that's how this season is going.
Okay. Moving on to the last and final matchup, which mean the same thing. Why did I say that? Ben and Jordan. I need to take a drink of water, so... Okay. First, I don't know if he plays.
AJ Brown.
So I'm gonna assume Well, let's look at the news. What does it say? Did not practice. Okay. I don't think he plays. He hasn't practiced a single time.
I don't think he plays
I
either.
don't think he plays. So who's been playing if not AJ Brown? He's playing Jawan Jennings. Okay, so that's Jennings right there.
Yeah.
Hurts should be all right. DK should be all right. Taylor against Pittsburgh defense. I think they're going to shut the run down and make Anthony Richardson pass. Pittsburgh has a good defense, so Taylor still going to score points, but I don't know about 15. Carson Steele makes me nervous. George Kittle with his injury makes me nervous. Amari Cooper and that offense makes me nervous. Terry McLaurin I hope he does good. I love Terry McLaurin as a player, but I don't know. I mean, it's against Arizona, so that's helpful, but I don't see anybody on the bench other than Jawan that I would throw in there, so looks like that's what you're doing. And then Jordan's got the Cowboys stack, Prescott and Lamb. Should be pretty damn good against the Giants. Giants kind of suck on defense. Mm-hmm. Drake London, Kenneth Walker probably not playing, so he'll throw Sharps in there. It's about the same projection. ETN looks really good in that lineup right now. Mm-hmm. Don't know about Kincaid versus Baltimore. I think they're trying to get him involved more. Hopefully. I have him in Ben's league, so hopefully they are. I do like Tony Pollard against Miami, and he is playing Rome Odunze, my man.
Yeah.
So against the Rams defense, who's been suspect this year, I think this is a
Jordan.
Pretty easy Jordan.
Yeah. Sorry, Ben.
Sorry, Ben. Sorry, not sorry.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
We were in agreement on everything but the matchup between me and Lance.
Okay.
Where you're wrong for sure. So
We'll see.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, that is it. Oh wait, no, it's not.
What do you have left?
Power rankings.
Oh.
Power rankings are back.
Okay.
So you were not involved in this whatsoever. This is just my power rankings.
Yep.
This differs from the actual standings.
I was gonna say they look the same.
This was before both trades. Well, no. This was before the Tiffany and Breadaweg trade, but this was also written after the Jordan and Matt trade. So keep that in mind. Number 10, I have wrote down my lovely wife, Tiffany.
Oh, so sad. It's accurate though.
Yeah,
Sucks.
they're just not.
Dang.
Hopefully you get it turned around here with your.
Yeah.
Hopefully T Higgins. I'm hoping good things for you.
Thanks.
Number 9, I have me and my injured fucking team. Yeah, I have a lot of points for, but most of it came in 1 week. So, yeah. At number 8, I have Tim. Same reason. I know he has a 2-1 record, but you got the same problem I do, buddy. Our entire fucking bench is filled with out, IR. So something goes wrong, we're screwed. Number 7, I have Jordan. Really like that trade. I really like it for Jordan.
Yeah.
Obviously these next two I really had a hard time and could have maybe switched, but I got Jordan at 7. I got Jordan at 7. I got Ben at 6. Could have swapped Ben and Jordan. Ben's just not been. He had the good week last week, right? Or
yeah.
the week,
Yes. Yeah. Week 3 he did.
But before that was not doing too hot. So number 5, I got Matt. I hate DJ Moore, but Matt is doing pretty good. He's got a solid team. Number 4, I've got Lance. Another solid team. He's got all the running backs. Number 3, I've got Kim. Yeah. Number 2, Breadaweg. And number 1, Becker. The 0 injury man himself. So, okay.
There you go.
Now that is truly it
That is all.
That's all I got. That's all we got. So.
Okay.
Thank you guys for listening. As always, sign up for next week right now.
To join you?
Yeah, to join me.
Oh.
And
yeah, someone else do this with him because I'm not good at it.
yeah, she hates doing it and she doesn't like doing it. So
I hate doing it and I don't like doing it.
yeah,
That's what you just said. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
I do these on Wednesday. I usually am done with work at about 3:00. Let's be honest. Wednesdays or Thursdays. I would like to do them before the Thursday game, and I'd like to do them on Wednesdays because it's after waivers and we can talk about that. But if somebody really wants to join and they can only do it on like a Tuesday, we can hop on here and we can do it and talk about all the games and stuff. So please, somebody sign up. I know that everybody's tired of hearing my solo voice and my completely one-sided biased opinions on DJ Moore and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, please let me know if you'd like to join, and thank you guys for listening. Say goodbye, wife.
You're a weirdo. Bye, guys.
Bye.